This is Hannibal and the Hannibal TV mascot Piper here from thehannibaltv.com with a daily wrestling news update. Raw was finally back out of the 0.3s this week for the post WrestleMania Backlash pay-per-view show. They did a 0.44 rating. Yes, these days getting a 0.44 rating was something to celebrate. I remember the first time the ratings hit the 0.4s, and that was a number nobody thought they would ever get as low to, but they're getting there. And in the news regarding Tammy Sytch, WWE Hall of Famer Sonny, Bill DeMott's foundation, of course, Bill DeMott's daughter, I believe, was killed by a drunk driver, has issued a press release calling for WWE to remove Tammy Sonny Sytch from their Hall of Fame after being charged with DUI manslaughter. And of course, she's facing up to 30 years in prison right now, which Piper thinks is a fitting place for her, since she seems to keep driving well impaired over and over and over again, and she's killed somebody. And I'm sure it'll happen again if she's not stopped, because suspending her license and putting her in jail before for shorter periods of time sure as hell didn't stop her. And she wasn't very remorseful, putting out tweets alleging that the guy didn't die from the crash, but actually coincidentally had a heart attack, and she had only had a seizure and was not under the influence, even though her toxicology report showed that she was over 3.5 times the legal limit of blood alcohol in her system. So that's it for the news. Please give this video a like, and thank you for watching, even though Dynamite's on right now, which, as John Paz and I, by the way, if you want to know what happened on WrestleMania Backlash, I put the link in the description for the review that John Paz did of WrestleMania Backlash with me right after it ended. And he was mentioning how AEW has really lost a lot of momentum since they let Cody Rhodes go. And I agree. Doesn't seem like anything interesting has happened in AEW for a long time. Anthony Shabbat, I'm doing well. Thanks for your continued support. Thank you, Mr. Bernie. Eddie Guerrero checking in from the dead with a big hello. Mike, I would love to interview both those guys. Mike is happy to see Piper. Bob Holly has kind of like disappeared. I haven't heard of him doing any appearances for a long time, so I don't know where the hell he is. The last thing I hear of him doing is when we filmed him for the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame in Iowa a few weeks ago. John checking in from the UK. Dave hopes all is well for Piper and I. He's from New Jersey. I might be going to New Jersey for more stem cell injections in June. And yes, she is very likely going to jail. She's out on parole right now. Hey, Ralph, checking in from Nevada. Christopher, what's up? I'm working on my business taxes right now. But I had a great workout today. Phenomenal workout. Really been having amazing workouts lately. I've had a lot of motivation lately too, as you could see the smile on my face. I've been having a lot of affirmation from various quote unquote friends of mine that my physique is in pretty good shape these days. And I've been getting a lot of the fun cardio in as well. Jonathan, I think the Hall of Fame is meaningless. It's just a gimmick. I don't think it matters. It's just a gimmick to get another event going WrestleMania weekend to sell tickets to. That's about it. John misses my old background. Well, maybe one day I'll put backgrounds up again, but I'm going to have to move everything around in here. I might put backgrounds up again. But the way my desk is, I like being able to look outside in the daytime at the water because I find it relaxing. But some people have said I should turn the desk to a side where there's a wall and put up a background. You're not the only one. But on that note, I got to get back to work. I am going to post a John Paz podcast, Taskmaster Talks podcast of Kevin Sullivan going in depth with John Paz about Super Brawl 1. That's going to be posted probably in the next 10 minutes. Mike, Demolition and Crush will probably be eventually in there, but they have heat right now. Charles checking in from Mobile, Alabama, the home of Bob Holly. John says Dusty's broken condom mistake, that is. I don't know about that. I have more respect for Cody than I do for Dustin, since Dustin is a piece of shit in my book for ripping me off as a promoter in the past. He's a slime ball piece of shit. One guy in the wrestling business who I would like to fight for real would be Dustin Rhodes, and that would be a real easy fight. And on that note, have a great night. I am a happy guy. Look at those biceps getting bigger and bigger. I'm actually 276 pounds right now. And I just did an hour and a half on the Stairmaster tonight after I did a full workout of arms and abs. So I'm in amazing shape right now. And I won't get into my other exploits, but I can go a long time as well. So I'm doing real good in the cardio department lately. Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please help me out and like this video. Then click the subscribe and get notifications buttons so you don't miss any of my latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Facebook at The Hannibal TV for more live streams and videos. And while you're at it, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Hannibal TV.